I am out of game time, prepatch is hitting soon, Mist of Pandaria Remix is still running, and I want more level 70s. And once the prepatch hits, we need way less experience, especially in the bracket from level 50 to 70. And I will show you the strategy that I use to boost my characters to level 70 quickly once the prepatch hits, without an active subscription. This is the character that I boosted with my second free account. The most important part is taking the automatic roll check add-on and enabling it. So every time you do a roll check, you automatically agree to all of your pre-selections. The current strategy with the Remix Mail Helper is this leveling path. You level from 10 to 20 with 8 dungeons, then you do the raids, then you do another 6 heroic dungeons, and then another 2. So in total you get like 16 heroic dungeons and a bunch of raids. But with my strategy, I get level capped at level 20, and then I lose all of the XP that goes above that, but I still get sent all of the dungeon XP in the mail. I'm losing like 200% cloak experience because I don't do the normal raids. But if you look at the charts from here, you need like only 45% of the total XP. And if you do the calculation, 100 divided by 45%, your new value after the patch hits is your cloak gets 2.2 times the experience, or 222%. In the past, you needed like 300 to 400% experience to hit the level 70, and you get the raid tokens and the heroic dungeon tokens. But now I don't get the raid tokens, but I get double the experience on my cloak because of the lowered experience requirements. So for my characters, I do like 20 heroic dungeons and no raids. And I reactivate my subscription once the tokens would expire. And currently the token price is 393,000 gold. If you calculate that, that's like 13,000 gold per day that I save by not playing that much anyway and just boosting my characters within like 1 or 2 hours to max level. In theory, we see it once this patch is live. This is my free trial account, which I used for boosting. It's pretty much capped on everything with the cloak, crit cap, mastery cap, and speed cap. I stole this build an idea from Haldon. You need 1 macro to leave the group, but not the party. That's the 2 in there, it keeps you in the party. And on your main account, you need a macro to invite your booster into the party. On the characters that I'm trying to boost, I try to get around 2 rows full of Cage of Infinite Treasure. You gain 1 cage for each completed dungeon you do. One of the cages is from the first daily quest, and I don't usually do a second daily dungeon quest, because the character is done anyway before the next reset. Therefore I know that like 19 of my 20 chests are from heroic dungeons, and if that's not enough for getting level 70, I just boost a few more dungeons after the prepatch hits the retail client and boost the last amount of experience that way. Because while I'm using the account in trial mode, I don't have access to the mailbox. If you look here, you don't see how many XP tokens you get, and you have to manually count how many dungeons you run, so you don't overshoot it and farm too much dungeons and waste your time. My process is like this. I invite my booster character, then I go to the booster account, accept it, back to the boosted character, promote my character, then I go to the booster account, I queue up for random heroic dungeons, join his party. The road check is automatically completed because of the add-on. Then I click accept on the booster account and on the second account that I'm trying to boost, and then I start doing the dungeons. The character that gets boosted stays AFK at the entrance, and the character that does the boosting carries the full party. At the end of the dungeon you requeue and you automatically accept with the second account as well. And if you don't like the party you end up with, you finish the dungeon and then you teleport out of the dungeon but stay in the same group and you requeue after that. And I hope that is helpful for you. I'll link some other channels that are really helpful for the boosting strategy. And until next time, like and subscribe. Bye bye.